Now at 5, we're learning the FBI didn't just find highly classified documents at former President Trump's Mar-A-Lago home, but the Justice Department revealing they also found dozens of empty folders marked classified with nothing inside. News 6 investigator Maris Badcock joins us from the newsroom to explain this. Maris?
Well, those empty classified folders were found inside Trump's 45 office at Mar-a-Lago, and now some are beginning to wonder where those classified documents ended up. But the documents also revealed that the majority of items taken by the FBI were not actually marked with anything, no kind of secret or top secret classification.
Of the 13,000 items taken by the FBI from Mar-a-Lago last month, more than 11,000 of those items did not have any classification markings on them. That's according to newly unsealed records in federal court, which show top secret and confidential records were stored alongside newspapers and magazines, as well as clothing and gifts. The feds also uncovered dozens of folders with the words classified across the top, but the folders were empty inside, leaving some to wonder where those classified documents ended up. Trump's team argues that the feds overstepped their search. They want the personal items back, and they want an independent person, called a special master, to determine if the feds took anything that might be considered attorney-client privilege. The federal judge is still weighing on whether or not to appoint a special master to review the seized documents, but on Fox News, Trump's former Attorney General, Bill Barr, called the former president's request for a special master a red herring and blasted Trump's previous public claims that he declassified the documents in question.
If, in fact, he sort of stood over scores of boxes, not really knowing what was in them, and said, I hereby declassify everything in here, that would be such an abuse and show such recklessness that it's almost worse than taking the documents.
The government revealed yesterday in court that they have sequestered 520 pages of records that could be attorney-client privilege and would prefer to work out these issues amongst the parties or with the judge, not a special master.
Do you think they're going to side with your arguments? Do you guys think they're going to side with your arguments? I tried to talk to President Trump's attorneys outside of court yesterday, but they did not answer any questions. Now, a status report of the investigative team's review of evidence was also made public today. The DOJ wrote in its report that items taken from Mar-a-Lago will be used in its investigation. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Maris Badcock, getting results, News 6.